Welcome or welcome back, my lovely Libra Gemini in Aquarius. I hope all is well when you're catching your read here, and this is going to be your next 72 hours collective spread here. As always, make sure you're taking what you feel resonate towards you. Don't forget to look at your other placements and your element charts to give you more messages, and you can always hop over to my other platforms to get more messages as well too. Okay, I want you guys to think of a simple question for the next 72 hours, and at the end of the read, we will give you an answer in the fortune spread thing that I have. You know, my little blue deck here. Okay, so we're going to put that out towards the end here, guys, okay? And remember to take what resonates because these are always general style messages here. You can always book with me as well, too, if you feel guided to, okay? So the first one we are going to pull out is your energy in the next 72 hours here. You guys got the Knight of Cups here, okay? The second one we're pulling out is any obstacles or situations that could be releasing in the next 72 hours here. So Temperance did want to come out. Sagittarius energy seems to be significant. If you have Sagittarius in your chart, feel free to check that out here. Okay, let's see what is the overall energy in the next 72. We have the Four Swords here, and we want to put any blessings or opportunities coming in, and you have the Hangman. So it does seem like something's going to be finally breaking apart here, just looking by the Four Swords and the Hangman, okay? Because the Four of Swords is the overall energy, and then we have Hangman here. So it does seem like something is finally breaking. It's like you're breaking the mold in some type of way here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, in the next 72 hours here. And I feel like, too, it's something that's definitely keeping you kind of in like in a stuck energy here, something that you've been feeling very stressed, very worried about. But I feel like something is finally breaking apart, and there's some type of answer that you are receiving here, okay? I like that your energy in the next 72 hours is in the Knight of Cups energy here because I love the Knight of Cups. I always tend to call the Knight of Cups the pursuit of happiness here. And it does give me that energy of something that you feel dearly about, you feel strongly about, you can feel confident about here, and you're taking some forward movement here. So it does seem in the next 72 hours here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, you are taking some type of action here that I feel like it has connection to your wants, your desires, and your needs here. Also, speaking of needs here, I feel like you guys are taking care of a lot of personal needs here in the next 72 hours here. So this can be things tied to your health here, your mental health here, your well-being here. It could just be things that you could not have been taken care of, but you're definitely trying to take care of it and make sure it, things get done in the next 72 hours. That could be anything from working out, it could be anything from going to the doctors, etc., whatever it is. As I feel like you guys are finally, again, it's like that breaking the mold energy here. It's kind of like you're moving along here. You're not going to sit back and just because things might not be the best what you want it to be right now, but you know that there's the show still must go on kind of energy here, okay? So obstacles being removed here, we have is the Temperance energy. So Temperance speaks around patience. It speaks around balance being here. So I do feel like what's being removed here is, again, setbacks here. Something that you've been waiting on here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here. It's happening. I just keep saying break the road, to break the mold here. Another thing I feel like obstacles that's being removed here is that it's you, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you are making some obstacles move here because if you look at her very closely here, she's being very attentive to this cup here. If you look at her, she's pouring into that cup here. So I feel like in the next 72 hours here, you're pouring into your cup in some type of way here because you are going to get yourself out of this Four of Swords and Hangman energy here. And usually being in this kind of energy here can definitely be constantly praying for things, constantly feeling distraught, wanting things to happen here, but it kind of feels like you don't have the power or the strength to make something happen. But I feel like, again, you are breaking out of that energy here. So I feel like you're taking some fearless approaches here, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, in the next 72. So that's actually really good here. It's like things are finally going to start moving along here, okay? So let's see what else here. So we also have here for you to set boundaries here in the next 72, guys. Protect your energy. Say no to something. So that's really important here. Maybe it could be a Sagittarius or it doesn't have to be. But Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, make sure you are setting boundaries and stepping in your power here. If you don't feel comfortable to do something, you don't have to do it. Point blank period here. Okay, so you might have to really be, setting some boundaries here with others here. Okay. And again, it could even be like I feel people trying to find ways to keep you in this Four Swords and Hangman energy here. And my nickname for them is Blessing Blockers. So, just, be very attentive, pay very close attention to who's around your energy in the next 72 hours here, okay? So, yeah. See, it's again, they're telling you to say no to something here. So I feel like saying no about something would be very important here. But I feel like it has something connected to your peace here. Maybe it could be someone wants you to do something here that you don't feel comfortable about here. Say no. Reconsider it. Say no. Turn it down. You know, maybe there might be an opportunity. Maybe something might come towards your way here. But deep down inside, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, you don't feel comfortable about it. Trust your intuition very strongly in the next 72, okay? But I do feel with this month from now here, and you see this ball here is very clear here. That's what I feel with, you know, stepping foot in your energy here. It's months from now, things are going to start being very clear here. Things are going to start making more sense here, okay? So it kind of just makes me feel like you guys right now, currently, even if you don't feel like it, you are on that right path to success and something, you know, transpiring and taking place in your energy. I feel like it has a lot to do with the actions that you are taking and changes you're making here for your highest good here. So it's actually beautiful, okay? So we also have here inheritance coming, money owed to you. It could be inheritance or it could just be money owed towards you. You know, maybe that's what's happening in the next 72 hours. Maybe money that's been owed to you, something you've been waiting on, will be coming through towards you. So that's beautiful here, okay? We also have peaceful ending, the end, walking away from something. I do love that because I feel like that is tied to the Four of Swords and the Hangman here. So I do feel like what's getting ready to take place here is that you're getting ready to close a chapter. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius here, but you're going to make peace with whatever this chapter is that you decide to close and walk away from here. You know, I love that. I feel like you guys are setting boundaries and stepping in your power here in some type of way. So we have bright lights, city lights, and fun. So maybe you guys are doing that in the next 72 hours. Maybe you guys are, you know, getting out, getting back outside here, enjoying yourself, being around good people here, or even being solo, being to yourself here, okay? And we're still in Gemini season here. So for Geminis here, you know, it could even be you guys are enjoying yourself and going out for your birthday and things of that sort here. But honestly, I feel like, you know, it's the bright light city lights to me just kind of gives me a move for some of you guys. Maybe you guys are initiating that, a move here. But then I also feel you guys are coming out of this dark like hole here, you know, this dark hole of like stress and depression and worry here. And you're stepping in your power in some type of way, okay? So your answer to what you asked in the next 72 you have is most likely here, okay? So you have a most likely with your energy here, okay, guys? So I hope some or all of this resonated for your highest good here. Thank you for your support in any way that you are supporting me on the platform here. And don't forget, if you want a book or any information you need to know, that will always be located in the community tab for your convenience. And may you all have a blessed next 72. I'll catch you next time.